Jake Claver just gave a shocking XRP price prediction. Will he be right? And we'll talk about an individual losing $3 million worth of XRP to a hack. Hello, beautiful people. Shalom, moneymakers. It's Monday. We're back at it. We're back home. We're going to go full throttle right now. All I ask from you is that you give me a beautiful smile to send out those good vibes. Smishity smash that like button and let's get into it. But as always on Monday, this is your weekly reminder that investing in crypto is risky. You can lose all of your money to a rug pull, bankruptcy, wallet hack. We'll get to that in just a second. Smart contract hack, or just a shitcoin going to zero. Never invest more than you can afford to lose, right? Well, we're going to get to the wallet hack in just a second, guys. $3 million on that wallet hack. There's a reason why every Monday I start out with this warning. Okay, it's not for fun. It actually, people many times skip over it, right? It's because of the story that I'm going to share with you in just a second. But currently XRP is sitting at $2.40, almost 47 cents, up 3% on the day. So far we are seeing a green start to the week. US government still shut down, Bitcoin at 111,000, Ethereum back over 4,000. Solana at 193. For the most part, the crypto market is doing okay here today, but we know that markets can flip very fast and we need to be very careful. But if you would have bought that dip that happened on Friday, right, you would have been up already 12-13% on your XRP investment. So again, I will never tell you to buy, to sell, or to hold. Of course, not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence before you decide to invest. Because I don't know what the president's going to say and how things are going to happen every single day. But if you are interested, you can take advantage of the movements. Our partner Bitunix will give you the opportunity to do so. You sign up using my link, you can get up to 500 USDT in bonuses to trade. But please trade responsibly. I've made a lot of money with leverage, but I've also lost a lot of money as well. And remember that exchanges have closed down, done shenanigans, closed positions. So read the user agreement. Make sure you understand the risks and rewards before you get into it. And as always, in anything in crypto, we don't know what can happen. This gentleman here, Brandon, had $3 million of XRP stolen out of his cold wallet. I don't know if you saw this. This video went viral, 153,000 views. In the video, I listened to it before. Brandon goes over what happened and how he lost the money. Basically, from what I understand here, he didn't actually have his money on his hard wallet, right? He was in the hot wallet. He wasn't in the cold wallet. He was in the hot wallet. He was using an Elipal wallet that he bought off of Amazon. And Zach XBT is one of he's the best, right? At finding scammers and hackers. And he did a trace here and he basically said that Brandon's not going to see the money back. He was a little bit late on announcing this and getting the word out. And he said here that it's not looking good. The funds were distributed to basically a place where all the bad money goes. And he says, one lesson our industry needs to do better with is not causing confusion with products when you offer both custodial and non-custodial products. The XRP victim thought they were using the Elipal cold wallet product when it was a hot wallet. Frequently, I see Coinbase support impersonation thefts where victims transfer funds from their Coinbase exchange account to a compromised Coinbase wallet after being social engineered. After those victims sometimes state they did not know the difference between the products. And you can see here, we've been in direct contact with the user and have been doing everything possible to assist. After investigating, we confirmed that the loss occurred because the cold wallet seed phrase was imported into the app, which turned it into a hot wallet. Elipal's cold wallet remains 100% air-gapped and offline, and there has been no case of theft from an Elipal cold wallet. We take the report seriously and always respond with full transparency. People have also had these issues with Binance and other websites. If you are using cold wallets, if you are using products, please, please, please understand what's going on with them, okay? There's a reason why I tell you that I will never contact you on social media asking you to sign up to anything or to send me any money, because there are so many scammers out there. And there's always, I'm not on TikTok, I'm not on Instagram, I'm not on Facebook. They're trying to get you to click on links so they get access to your hot wallets, to your MetaMask, to your Trust wallet, to, in this case, Elipal wallet. And he probably clicked on something and he didn't even notice, and $3 million gone. Now, maybe it was a mistake from him holding $3 million in one wallet. That's, for another discussion. But please, please, please be very careful. Very, very low probability he's going to see the money back. His YouTube channel is getting views right now. And so people are saying maybe they'll do some, I don't know. But be careful out there. People lost money last Friday because of crypto shenanigans, and we see now someone losing $3 million worth of XRP because of, I don't know if it's he didn't understand, he didn't research enough, he made a mistake. It happens. So just be very careful out there. Triple check, quadruple check every single thing before you do things. Okay, it's very, very important. And someone asked Zach here a question. He said, honestly, now centralized exchange with multiple 2FA is safer than most users compared to non-custodial wallet. And Zach says, yes, I think self-custody is not the right answer for vast majority of people. We're getting more and more people and, into the crypto market. Not everyone is tech savvy. And it's also maybe the wallet's a little bit fault that they're not explaining everything, but it's also our job, if we are using a product, to understand how to use the product and how to not fall into these kinds of scams. You see, even people that use Coinbase or Binance or the exchanges get hacked and get social engineered. So you have to be very careful out there, okay? It's a terrible thing to get hacked. It's a terrible thing to get scammed. It's a terrible thing. So just, I'm super duper careful. I don't click on any links unless I know who the person that is sending me the link is. I ask the person, if they want to send me attachments or anything like that. I say, I'm not clicking on any attachments. Can you post what's in the PDF? Can you tell me what's in this picture? I'm very, very careful just because of how I'm reporting on all these scams. I'm super duper careful. Okay, so just be ultra careful right now. A lot of people are getting a little bit restless because of how the market has not been doing amazing. And there's going to be scammers that are going to be trying to take advantage of you. So please, please, please be very careful out there. Okay. Now, on the flip side, now that we're done with, the scare, right? Because I want to scare you a little bit because I don't want you to end up like Brandon here. Hopefully you accumulate $3 million, but not the losing it part. Okay. I've been seeing lately a lot of Jake Claver videos and on shorts, and also his videos get a significant amount of views recently, right? 200,000. And I've also seen other places where, people are talking about Jake and his price predictions. And if you've been watching the channel for a while, I have a pet peeve around crazy price predictions for XRP. And I've stated, I made a video about this and why I have a pet peeve with this, and why my experience in life and what has happened in the past 2 years and, ballistic missiles and all that stuff has made me a lot more careful and a lot more conservative maybe in my price predictions. Well, now Jake, which he has a huge platform, he's getting lots of views on social media. I think he's also posting on TikTok and Instagram and shorts. And so those, it gets exposed to a lot of people. Well, now I saw that let's listen.
We got Molly, Miss Wetzel. She says, what is your updated outlook for this year based on how things stand today? Has your confidence been shaken at all? Still 99% sure on 3 digits this year. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I become even increasingly more confident every single day that passes with the events that are continuing to take place here at the end of 2025, that we are going to see a meteoric rise in XRP's price in the not too distant future. Again, depending on the catalysts that
Boom. Okay, so you say, wait a second. You said, I'm sure 100% that XRP is going to hit 3 digits, but if these catalysts that I think that are going to happen. So you're not 100% sure, right?
I've laid out, and it looks more and more likely each passing day that those are going to play out this year. So again, all price predictions I have are predicated on actual catalysts taking place. It's not, a flip of the switch or some magic wand or a crystal ball that I have that I gaze into and I change the future. These are real macroeconomic events that actually will transpire and take place in order to cause a supply shock on XRP and drive the price to the numbers that I've talked about for a year and a half.
Now, of course, I would be very happy.
We got Molly, Miss Webull.
I would be very happy if XRP does hit 3 digits by the end of the year, but that basically would mean that XRP needs to 50x from here. Now, could that happen? Theoretically, yes. But Jake is coming out and saying, well, if these economic events that I think that are maybe looks like it's going to happen, then I'm 100% sure that the price of XRP will hit 3 digits by year end. We don't know if these things are going to happen. And part of the problem, I think, in the XRP community right now is these kinds of price predictions. Now, again, maybe Jake is right. Maybe the price does go to that value at the end of the year. I don't know. I am not a prophet. Okay. Again, I will be very happy if XRP does get to 3 digits, but right now I do not see that happening with the current data that I have. And you know that because of what I've experienced, I know that things can change. I know that you can wake up in the morning and you have, crazy stuff going in your neighborhood happening, or a ballistic missile falls right near your house. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know. Okay. So I always have that monkey on my back. And if that makes you a better investor, the fact that I have the monkey on my back, then so be it. Right? But I am just getting, it makes me kind of not angry, but annoyed that this is going viral and this is happening. And even someone sent me like a message saying, you should make more videos like Jake and similar and get views. Now, I don't know, maybe these videos are getting promoted because you can promote videos on YouTube and get views that are bought. I don't know if this is the case, but this is a very interesting scenario. Again, I will be happy if XRP does get to 3 digits, but I don't think that with the data that I have right now, I don't think so. I'm looking more to 2 digits. Okay, that would be my dream goal here for XRP by the end of the year, a 5x. That people are talking about Bitcoin to 250, Bitcoin even maybe to 300,000 by year end. If that happens, I could definitely see XRP going to around $10, even $12, somewhere around that range. But 3 digits, that's a little bit outlandish. Again, maybe it happens. I will be very happy, but I'd rather eat my socks on this than spread unrealistic right now goals for XRP for the next 2 months. Okay? Comprendes? Signore, signora. So don't forget to smash the like button. Of course, check out the links in the description down below. Subscribe to the channel for more XRP updates. And check out the links in the description down below. Again, not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence before you decide to invest. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time. And like I always say, let's make a lot of money.